Hello, every tennis lover out there. This is my premiere video about tennis. That is my big passion in life, and I would like to share my thoughts and points of view about tennis. And to start with, I would like to talk about yesterday's matches in French Open, the fourth round that's decided who was gonna play in the quarterfinals, at least the bottom half of the draw. And to begin with, I have to talk about the titan clash between Stefanos Tsitsipas and Stan Wawrinka. Where do I begin? This match was one of the best matches I ever watched on the red clay dirt. So to begin with, I have to praise both Stefanos and Stanislav for an outrageous performance that kept on for almost 5 hours. And Wawrinka was the stronger in the end. Not by much, but he won the most crucial points and managed to save 9 break points in the fifth set against a heavy striking and a heavy, desperate playing Greek youngster, because he was like, he reminded me of Boris Becker on the grass court when he threw him around. He was so desperate to win this match, so he gave everything he had, and big props to him. And he will be here in the top 10 for sure for many years with this kind of a game, because he's reminds me of Federer, like everybody knows, and he has been so great and solid this year that his potential can only be better, and he will raise his level more, I think, because he has improved very much since last year's. And I was there in Stockholm and watched him take his first title at Stockholm Open in October, I think it was, and I could see a glimpse of a younger Federer. But I have to say, at this age, compared to Roger Federer, I think Stefanos had done it a little bit better, and he has managed to win 3 titles so far, 2 this year and 1 at last year at Stockholm. And he made a very good performance. He tried everything he could, actually. He played well from the baseline. He went off to the net lots of time and executed nice points. And everybody can't win. Too bad for him. And I hope he will recover and aim for a good grass season. So he is one of the new talented players that I really like to watch play. Him and Borna Coric, that I used to believe was gonna take the next spot after the big four, but he has fall back a little bit, and he doesn't how do you say, perform so well in Grand Slams like Thiem, Zverev, and now Tsitsipas, because he was also in the semifinal at the Australian Open where Nadal destroyed him. But enough about that, and a little bit about Stan Wawrinka's performance. This was the best performance by him since 2017, where he was the other man aside the net in the final against Rafael Nadal, and Nadal had a very decent day at work where he literally destroyed Wawrinka in 3 straight sets. And since that, he has been struggling with the knee surgery and try to find his way back and find the form. It's very difficult on this competitive level you can't just turn a switch on and off and think you're gonna be the same player after a surgery, especially a knee surgery. So I have had this time now for at least 1.5 years with some good performance, but not consistent enough. I think he haven't won a title since summer 2017 or something like that. But he was also in the Australian Open semifinal in 2017, and before he got injury later on in the summer. But Stan he's a marvelous player. I like him so much when he plays, when he has his ground strokes. He can demolish anybody with his backhand, his forehand. He has a great serve. Sure, he makes a lot of unforced error, but that's natural if you consider his playing style. So what Wawrinka has done before is very impressive. He has 3 Grand Slam titles to his name at the Australian Open, French Open, and US Open, where he beat Nadal in Australian Open and Novak Djokovic at French Open and US Open. So he's a quality player, and in the next round he will meet his fellow mate from Switzerland, so far the GOAT in my opinion, but we will see after Nadal and Djokovic retires to have that discussion later. But right now Roger is the GOAT in my eyes. To keep on such a high level at 37 years old. He hasn't played any clay tournaments for almost 3 years, and now he's in the quarterfinal against Wawrinka. So what can we say about this matchup between these two ball strikers from Switzerland? I can tell you that Roger has 22-3 in head-to-head favor. Wawrinka have won all of his matches against Federer at clay, 2 at Monte Carlo, and 1 was in the final at Monte Carlo, where Federer misses a title of the Super 9, as they used to call it before, and now they call them Masters. And 1 match at Roland Garros, where he also lost to Wawrinka. So otherwise, Federer's performance against Leonhard Mayer was very rock solid, I can tell you. Because in the match before that Mayer played against Nicolas Mahut was not a tough battle for Mayer, but he was very consistent. He played good, especially from the serve. He made 27 serve aces in that match against Mahut, and that is very, very much in clay court occasions, I think. So I read around the social media, and I have what can I say? Many people thought that Mayer's gonna make good damage with his serve against Federer, since he managed to do 27 aces against Mahut, but I thought it was a little too much to score 27 aces in a clay court match. So after I saw the match against Roger Federer, where Roger Federer was literally consistent at every area of his game, not like we used to see, because his return game has not been the top 20, top 10, I have to say. I correct myself there. Federer took advantage of Mayer's serve. He stood right from the baseline and delivered good returns throughout the match all the time. And Mayer's serve was not a threat in that match. He got some easy points here and there, but if you speak the whole match, Federer did a very good returning game match, I have to tell you. And Mayer didn't have a single ace in that match. So Federer is looking really consistent, and he has I have to tell you, to be honest, a couple of easy opponents, but he has done the job, and he has been there all the time, and does exactly what he does at Grand Slam. He always reaches the second week, more or likely, and he has been doing that for almost 20 years now. 13, no, since 2003, where he was real consistent, to nowadays on. So it's 16 years. And it will be a tough match against Wawrinka. This match could end either way, because Wawrinka knows that he can beat Federer, and Federer knows that he can beat him. So this match will be maybe a tough nut to crack for Wawrinka, as I hold Federer as a slight favorite. And I think Federer will prevail in 4 sets in this match. And it's gonna be a blockbuster match on Friday, and I'm looking forward to that match. And last, I want to talk about Nadal's performance. What can we say about this match? It was it was very obvious that this match was gonna end in 3 straight sets for Nadal, like he always does when he meet lower ranked players, because he has the highest low level of everybody that I haven't seen on the tennis court, even if it's on grass, hard court, or clay. Every point that Nadal plays is like a match point. So you have to do the match of your life, and to beat him at his home turf, clay, you have to be like Söderling in 2009 or Djokovic in 2015 to beat him. So it's looking real good for Nadal, like many tennis fans and experts have predicted before the Roland Garros 2019. He has you can say easy draw, but Nadal does the job anyway. So easy or not easy, it doesn't matter for Nadal at clay. So he will meet the winner between Kei Nishikori and Benoit Paire from France. And that match gonna finish later today, because I think they broke the match after 1 set each at night yesterday. So either way, it's gonna be a clean victory for Nadal, no matter who of them gonna play against him. What can I say? This, like I said before, this is my first video. I'm not nervous, but I'm trying to mix everything in my head and pull out the words for you. But I think it's enough with this short video this time, and I hope to see you more. Please comment down below. Tell me your opinions and thoughts about this match, about the fourth round matches that I have just spoken about. Have a nice day and take care. Bye bye.